Hi everyone, I'm using the Gilded Tarot for our reading today. I'll choose some cards from the Gilded Tarot and I'll also choose 3 from the Destiny pack, and I'll choose 1 from this pack as well for some extra guidance for us, as this is my first reading of the week. So I'm asking for some guidance for today, and the reading for today will just set the flavour for the coming week, which is such a beautiful time of year. There we have the Queen of Wands coming in with her magic, the Nine of Cups coming in, and the Chariot. There we have the Chariot, and the Two of Pentacles coming through as well. The base of the pack, we have the Two of Wands, so the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles together with the Queen of Cups. Okay, and the Knight of Wands coming through as well. So the Queen of Wands bringing in her magic, focusing on our intentions, especially as we're on the eve of the spring equinox. It's time to light a candle, to place our wishes underneath the candle. So especially tomorrow morning, writing all our intentions down, lighting a beautiful candle, placing the candle upon our wishes, and maybe crystals around as well, around the candle. If we're doing some intentions for love, some rose quartz there. If we're doing something for finances and abundance, citrine is a good one. So anything that you feel drawn to, listen to your intuition. This is the Queen of Wands helping us to use that magic within us. She is very sensuous and very passionate, so she asks us to be passionate about whatever we're writing, whatever we're placing on that list. And as we light that candle, feel that energy going into the flame and allow that candle to burn until it burns, and then leave your crystals there, your wishes, place them around your place them on top of your wishes. And every time you look at your crystals, your wishes, feel the energy, send the energy into how you would feel with that love in your life, with that prosperity, with that upliftment, with that health, whatever it may be. So you're constantly now focusing and tending to that energy. And this is the Queen of Wands energy coming through, that power of that Queen of Wands coming through, placing it into our wishes and our intentions. And there we have the Nine of Cups, the wish card, reminding us this is a time to plant those seeds, to really focus on what it is that we are now going to bring in, reminding us that the past is gone. We're not focusing on the past any longer. We've done the inner work now. We're going to start to see evidence of it starting to flow into our reality. And the Chariot, and you can see there, she is being drawn by a gold and a silver Sphinx there, sat in the middle with the sun above her. So this is beautiful time of, this is like the lap of honor. We've done the hard work to stay focused, and she doesn't guide those sphinxes with any reins. It's her power, it's how she feels, and they just move with her. And this is what we're being reminded, whatever we place our attention to, that is where we will take our chariot. And even if we're sat at home and we are worrying about something, we take our bodies into that situation, even if it's not happening. So pulling ourselves back into this alignment of this equinox, feeling that gold, feeling the gold of the sun flowing through our bodies, feeling these beautiful showering of upgrades and light codes that are coming through Venus, coming through Neptune, coming and anchoring it into our Earth Star chakras, keeping ourselves in that alignment. And she is open there. She's not closed off. She's open. She is open, and she knows exactly the direction that she is taking her energy. And also, this is a celebration, because this is a letting us know that we are really on our ascension. We are moving up through our ascension. So things starting to connect in a very spiritual way, working with our energy. Instead of trying to do everything in the physical, we are now sending out the energy of, if someone is going through a difficult time, sitting and sending love. If someone is going through a time of lack, sitting there and sending them some prosperous energy, some positive energy. So using our energy in a beautiful and uplifting way for ourselves and for everyone in our reality. The Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. So there we have the stag as well, with his horns up to heaven, really receiving those beautiful messages. The Two of Wands, he is looking through the Two of Wands into the future. And then we have the Two of Pentacles again. These are cards. The Two of Pentacles is around our balance. So taking our gaze inward, seeing how our outer environment might affect us within, and remind ourselves to recenter, to rebalance as we're moving through this powerful portal of the eclipse season and of the equinox. The Three of Pentacles, this is coming together, mastering our craft, knowing that there are others and new spirit guides stepping in as we're moving up, as we're moving into a different phase of our lives, knowing that we're not doing this alone, that this is what our thoughts, our feelings, what we're speaking, how we are behaving is going out, creating and crafting a new reality for us all, for everyone in our reality, moving into a new earth. And you can see that he is holding that shield, he's holding that pentacle, he's working diligently. The Knight of Wands. So we have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups, she is very intuitive. So this is all this Neptune energy, tapping into the High Priestess, tapping into the mystic within, really feeling that within us, listening to our intuition. She is, oh, she's got two dogs there, and they look like little white dogs. They're very similar to like the Shih Tzu, and they are lion. The Shih Tzus are the lion dogs, because they don't have fear. They're only tiny, but they really do not have any fear. And she is moving forward there, listening to her intuition without fear, because she knows she will never be guided anywhere where she cannot tolerate, or where she's not meant to be. So she's now listening to her intuition, being guided. And then the Knight of Wands, and with this card I'm just feeling change. I'm feeling things starting to move. So where things may have been stuck, whether it is in relationship, whether it is in our career, our home life, whatever it might be, where things have been stagnant and stuck. He's bringing through some change now. Things starting to shift really quickly. So, but reminding ourselves not to go too quickly, to make sure that every time we place our foot in front of the other, we're on a solid foundation, that we're listening to what's going on within us. If it's causing any kind of unsettlement, just take a break, take a moment. We don't need to rush off. We've got all the time to create our reality, to really tend to it, to have patience with it, to make sure that we're putting the right energy into every single thing that we are doing. So I'm asking for a message from the Destiny card. There we go. We've got the Stork, the Moon, and the Tower. Okay. And the Fish, bringing peace, and the Anchor. Okay, so new things coming in around the full moon. So we're just moving through now, and we're coming up to a new moon on the 28th, 29th of March, which is a solar eclipse. So from then on, as we're moving through April, things starting to really lift and shift for us, bringing some luck. So around the full moon, so on this new moon coming up at the end of this month, new moon in Aries, that's when we start to really focus on our intentions. The Tower reminding us not to doubt ourselves, to trust in our journey. There's finances coming in, bringing peace of mind and security. So where things might have been stuck, just asking us to have that trust and faith in ourselves, in our soul journey, because things are going to start shifting really rapidly once we move from this new moon into the full moon. From the next new moon and full moon, I just feel things starting to really come in and bring that peace of mind, and to bring that happiness and joy. So it's there, it's almost here. So now I'll ask for a message. We have Star Power, this beautiful energy of stepping into our authenticity, stepping into who we truly are, without any doubt or fear whatsoever, really stepping in and grounding ourselves into that. And then we have things coming in for the future, beautiful energy coming in for the future. Independent, so we're not co-creating, we're not having to be codependent. We're actually standing in our own independence, and the money tree coming through with abundance. So this is beautiful time of things coming in now, being open to receive the beauty and the gifts from the divine that are now starting to flow into our lives. So beautiful energies for today. And again, this is the flavour of the week. We're in this such a potent time of endings and new beginnings, really letting go now of anything that pulls us down, that causes upset within us, knowing that there's a divine plan. And when we rise above and we see that we all add to that divine plan in a unique and beautiful way, that we can't fit into somebody else's shape. We can, as we step into our own integrity and authenticity, then we start to be part of this beautiful plan that we've come here to experience. Our soul has come to experience. So I'm sending so much love. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, and thank you for listening. Thank you.